So just today, Global News has reported that a suspected agent of the government of India linked to the criminal Bishnoi gang was actively surveilling Jagmeet Singh, then a sitting MP and leader of a federal party, right here in Canada. And the credible risk to Jagmeet Singh's life prompted a duty to warn and active police protection. So let's let that sink in. India targeted a Canadian politician on Canadian soil. That's absolutely unprecedented. As far as we're concerned, that's an act of war. If Jagmeet Singh, who is the highest profile Sikh in Canada, isn't safe, then what does that mean for the rest of us? And this isn't a one-off. It's the latest and the most brazen in a chapter of transnational oppression directed by India at Sikhs in Canada. In October of last year, you may recall that the RCMP confirmed that Indian agents were involved in multiple homicides, extortions, shootings, all targeted at Sikh Canadians. We later learned from Canada's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs that Narendra Modi's inner circle, specifically Amit Shah, the Home Minister, personally ordered this campaign of terror, which involved gathering intelligence through India's diplomatic network and working with the Bishnoi gang, who was named in this Jagmeet Singh situation, to orchestrate violence. Today, well over a dozen Sikh Canadians continue to live with active duty to warn threats, and that means there's credible threats against their lives, and those threats originate from India. And despite all of this, Prime Minister Mark Carney has invited Narendra Modi to the G7 summit. It says that even when we're targeted for killing by India, and our government knows that the highest level of the Indian government, including Narendra Modi's inner circle, is involved in making these hits, we will still roll out the red carpet and welcome the leader of that government. This isn't a betrayal just of our community. This is a betrayal of Canada's core values of sovereignty, self-determination, justice, and the rule of law. For India, this isn't just an invitation, it's a capitulation. And that's the way it's been framed in the Indian media. This means it's open season on Sikhs in Canada. It's embarrassing for Canada, and it's dangerous for Sikh Canadians. The individuals who face duties to warn, including now Jagmeet Singh, do not receive any police protection. In fact, when these duties to warn are given, you're allowed to read the piece of paper, they take it back from you, and they literally ask you, who do you think's threatening you? This is ridiculous. And I can tell you from a source that's close to Jagmeet Singh, that now he's been told that he will not receive police protection if a further threat arises. That's absolutely unacceptable. And I just keep going back to the same thing. Jagmeet Singh is a Canadian political leader. He's born and raised in Canada. I'm born and raised in Canada. Narendra Singh's born and raised in Canada. This is a Canadian issue, but it doesn't feel as though this is being treated like a Canadian issue. It's being treated as though it's just those brown people, it's just the Sikhs. And, you know, if a foreign government's killing them, or threatening them, or surveilling them, it's okay. We'll invite the Prime Minister and, you know, we'll have a weekend in the mountains and we'll chat. That's not how you would approach a threat from any other foreign country. So it's disappointing.